Hey guys, Varun here from Phone Arena, and this is the iPhone 7 Plus. So we actually showed you the device from the event in San Francisco on September 7th. So this is a retail unit in gold, new packaging as you might know and notice. So as you can see on the front, you have the dual camera arrangement on the 7 Plus, and the iPhone branding. And this is the 32 gigabyte version of the iPhone 7 Plus. And here we have that. So this is a German unit, so I'm here in Hamburg, so kind of reserved one and got hold of one. So you can see the packaging has been improved to kind of make it easier for you to open the box rather than having to look out for a knife or something. So that's pretty nicely done. So let's actually go ahead and unbox this device and take a look at what the box and the phone looks like. So let's actually open up the box, pull the tab here, as you can see here, and I think this is kind of to prevent third-party sellers from actually reselling phones after opening it up. So let's get rid of the plastic, and here's the box itself. Looks less glossy now once the plastic is gone. So let's open up the box, and wow, so there's no phone inside. I mean, it's actually inside, but you get the documentation in the front, like always where the phone sits. So this is the documentation. So you have the Apple sticker, and this thing is in German, considering I'm in Germany, and more information in various languages. Let's get into the Apple stickers and leave it at that. So here we have the phone. Wow, so lovely looking phone. As you can see, it's pretty similar to the iPhone 6s Plus from the front, but it's very different from the back. Even the color of the gold seems to have changed. We'll show you a quick comparison with the 6s Plus gold in a bit. So there's some plastic on the phone, so let's actually get rid of the plastic and actually power on the phone while we take a look at the other box contents. So let's put it on the side. So here we have the wall adapter, AC wall adapter. So that's the AC wall plug. It's a 5 volt 1 ampere charger, and we also get these new so the Apple has done away with the plastic case in which it ships the earphones. So you get the earpods, the new lightning earpods, and also a lightning to a 3.5mm converter. So you get that, and let's put this aside for a bit. So you also get the new lightning earpods. It's going to be interesting to take a look. So let's open it up. As you can see, same earpods but the lightning connector now. Let's put this aside. You also get a lightning cable, USB to lightning. This is pretty common. So that's pretty much it. So let's actually put all this aside and take a look at the phone. So here we have the phone itself, the iPhone 7 Plus. As you can see, it's very similar to the iPhone 6s Plus in terms of the design, and even the exact physical dimensions are the same except for the weight. It's about 4 grams lighter, I guess. So as you can see, the antenna bands have been refined, and we also the shade of gold seems a tad different. So you have the dual camera arrangement on the back. So overall looks very similar on the outside, but then under the hood there are a lot of changes. So let's actually walk you through what's new on the iPhone 7 Plus. Okay, let's actually get rid of the film on the back of the phone as well, as the front. So as you can, one of the biggest changes on the new iPhone 7 and 7 Plus is the new home button. So I can actually get started and show you guys. So you can choose the click. So this is a very hard press. This is very light. 2 is fine. 3 is the one I think I would like. So the iPhone is set up, the iPhone 7 Plus. You need a SIM card to get it activated. So one of the major changes on the new iPhone is the color. So it comes in gold, silver, a new black and a new jet black, also the rose gold. and this is the gold version of the device, and as you can see it's pretty beautiful, and the antenna bands have been refined. So you guys can see there's a huge camera bump on the back here, and one of the other biggest changes is that the headphone jack is now gone. You only get a lightning port. There's no 3.5mm audio jack anymore, thanks to Apple moving around the home button to a taptic engine based force touch button, and also a bigger battery. So they removed the headphone jack, but they're bundling the converter from lightning to 3.5mm in the box. And otherwise it looks pretty similar to the iPhone 6s Plus, and it's about 4 grams lighter than the 6s Plus. It's about 188 grams. Another big change on the iPhone 7 Plus and the 7 is that these are water resistant now, IP67 certified, water and dust resistant, so you can actually take it out more courageously if you're out in the rain, or by accident you have some water thrown over the phone. You shouldn't be worrying about it too much. Samsung and Sony have been doing this for a while. Apple finally does this on the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. So the display is a 5.5-inch Retina HD screen, Full HD 1920 by 1080. It's also a lot brighter than the iPhone 6s Plus in terms of the brightness, and it's got a white color gamut and 3D touch as well, like on the iPhone. So this is 3D touch. So let's actually do that. So yeah, so that's 3D touch on the screen, and as you can see on the front, you have a 7 megapixel camera now for the FaceTime camera, and it records video at 1080p now. This is the 5 megapixels at 720p on the previous iPhone 6s Plus. You also get auto image stabilization for the front camera, and you can also use it for live photos now. And the rear camera is the biggest story for the iPhone 7s Plus. So the rear camera is the biggest story for the iPhone 7 Plus. As you can see, you have 2 modules here, and right next to it is a quad LED flash, or quad LED true tone flash. So one of these lenses is a wide angle f1.8 aperture lens, while the other one is a telephoto f2.8 aperture lens. So what this is capable of doing is that you can get optical zoom at 2x and digital zoom at up to 10x. Apple is releasing a software update later this year which will enable more camera features for this dual camera, like you can get the bokeh effect and all that. So that's coming out later, but for now you can actually use it for zooming in and zooming out. So let's actually fire up the camera. So you can actually do that. So you can actually go around, and as you can see, you can do that. It's up to 10x. So you can do that. We are at a restaurant in Hamburg, so that's the kind of zoom you can do with the camera. And also supports 4K video recording. The home button feels a lot different, and in terms of internals, it's powered by Apple A10 Fusion CPU and an M10 core processor. It's a quad-core processor with 2 low-power cores, which achieves better battery life. And in terms of network connectivity, you can get speeds up to 450 Mbps LTE advanced on supported networks. Also supports VoLTE. The previous generation iPhone supported only 300 Mbps speeds. In terms of audio, the new iPhone 7 Plus also packs stereo speakers, so you're going to be getting louder audio from the speakers. This was something we first saw on the iPad Pro, the 12.9-inch version, and then on the 9.7-inch iPad Pro. This feature is trickling down to the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. In terms of the battery life, the iPhone 7 Plus will likely offer 1 hour of more battery compared to the iPhone 6s Plus. In terms of the OS, the phone is running on iOS 10 out of the box. The update is available to other iPhones currently as well, but it seems much more smoother on the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. So you also have apps which now support Siri, like WhatsApp and Uber can be booked using Siri. So as you can see, this is the 32GB base version, and you get about 22 gigabytes, 22.93 gigabytes only I really wish I could get the 64 gigabyte, 128 gigabyte version, but that was all sold out. This is the only one we could manage. Beautiful colors on the display too. And in terms of the pricing, you're going to be getting the base model of 32 gigabytes at 72,000 rupees in India. The 128 gigabyte version is going to cost 82,000 rupees, and the topmost 256 gigabyte version will cost 92,000 rupees. There is no 16 gigabyte version or no 64 gigabyte version this time around, only 32, 128 and 256. So that's the new iPhone 7 Plus. So do the thumbs up button. Also check out our unboxing of the iPhone 7 as well. And do let us know if you have any questions about the iPhone 7 in comments below. We'll try to answer it. And this is Varun signing off. See you guys in the next video.